8:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So XRP is down 0.54% after the flip of the clock. We did manage to finish over 46 cents. What does that mean? Well, by closing over where we did, I'll show you the perpetual futures chart after the US dollar just to put it in perspective. On the US dollar chart, you can see we broke out on this short-term pattern that I put this out like this just so we can see it. It doesn't really mean a lot. It doesn't mean diddly squat really until we break this level. But it allows me to break it down in the 30-minute time frame and look at this. So when we look at this, okay, what does this mean? Not much, but we need to break over this level to do one important thing. If we go to the perpetual futures chart, we closed well within the ascending triangle, which is actually the bull flag. And what needs to happen here is we need to close over and have a move up here if we think we're going to be bullish. We need to come up to 52 cents. It's approximately 52.3 cents here. 52.24 right here, actually. So then you break it down a little bit lower. Well, what have we done? Well, in the immediate short term, it looks like it probably has to come down still. It's probably going to have to confirm this pattern right here. It came up over, but it's never reconfirmed this touch up. So it could have to touch the 20-day in a longer period. But the pattern that it would want to try to hold is over here. It does look like we're building some kind of formation, but now we need to bring it out into a shorter time frame. So in the 1 hour, we're holding the 20-day. This move is not all the way finished to the top side. To me, we can clearly see that. And we're going to look at this from a farther out time stamp to look at this at an even farther stand. So in the 45, we've already completed the bullish divergence here. So the patterns are into the 45-minute maintaining true. So then you come down to the next time period because these are the technical traders. Now, it doesn't always hold out. Like sometimes you'll just have a nice drop off here and come back to the uptrend and verify it. But what I'm showing is that we're not completed yet. This pattern hasn't completed. And then if you go into the 4 hour, has it even started? Well, yes and no. Yes, because the 20-day hasn't been crossed. But to me, this suggests in the farther time frames that this pattern wasn't done dropping. So we have to finish out a short-term move, which will probably finish out this weekend. But then the longer-term move here is going to be a drop, which means a lot of people, it could come up to 52 cents, but it probably means that the accumulation zone around 47.79 is going to be your logical area to probably start selling. I'm not a financial advisor, so I don't know shit. But what I do know is sometimes the markets are filled with a lot of manipulation. A lot of people don't know what the hell is going on. And a lot of people get really frustrated for no reason. And they just really need to understand what they're looking at. So what I used to do and what I'm going to be doing going forward again is when people get very uneasy, very unenthusiastic about crypto and think that XRP sucks, we can go back to our roots. So ladies and gentlemen, the sunny days are here again. Oh, sunny days. Oh, what a day. Oh, sunny days. Oh, what a day. I wear glasses 'cause I can't see a motherfucking thing. Happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. XRP will reign supreme. Let's just not get caught in the FUD. Oh, we're gonna crash and we did. And most thought we were crazy, but we're not because we knew because we had foresight. But now we're bad because now we're going up and people think we're crazy, but we're not. Stay true. Stay blessed. But it's not over yet because we've only just begun on this whole update here. But that's the way it goes. So sometimes you just got to have positivity, but we're going to do the intro just to get us back on track. Okay, so now that we're back on track, this is something that I wanted to share because I think a lot of people like this, and some of them are like, "You son of a bitch, Tom! This is as high as it's gonna go. Oh my God, this." But just think about it. Just pay attention, and just let me read this before you judge. Just think about where we're at now, and if the price was actually this in 2030, we would all be retired on a beach somewhere. Oh, you better fucking believe it, even at this price. And I would only be the ripe old age of, let's see, 46. I'd be very happy at 46 if this is how it plays out. Even with just 10,000 or 5,000 shares, you'd be a very happy person. With 10,000 shares is what I'm going to have as my goal when I'm done collecting, because I have a lot of other things. So Ripple XRP price prediction in 2025. And don't shoot the messenger that it's not $1,000 a share in 2030. Let's be realistic, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 46 cents. Let's not have the big goggles on. Let's not have that hopium. And let's not have the holy shit, this can't be right. Because eventually it'll be more than even what I'm showing you. But don't be stubborn. If you can't be happy with what I'm going to show you, you probably don't deserve to hold XRP because you're not even going to enjoy what it does. So what? Because it can't get to 100, you're going to be pissed, or because it's not 1,000? But if it only gets to 15 or 18, you're going to be mad? You're out of your fucking minds. If I could buy something and guarantee you right now at 46 cents that it's going to be $18 a share, I'd be jumping out my fucking window to go buy this shit. So take a step back and just pay attention to what this means. Ripple XRP price prediction in 2025. Changelly has gathered an average prediction of 47 cents for XRP by the end of 2022. So that even shows you have a long time to buy it at this range. As for 2025, Changelly has provided a range between $1.47 to $1.76 at max for XRP. And I know everybody watching is like, "You son of a bitch, Tom. You always have this bearish nonsense. $1.76 in 2025. It's going to take time for the digital flip, ladies and gentlemen. It can't open out overnight. And we're not going to need the on-demand liquidity with XRP so soon. We're going to need it eventually. And by 2030, it's going to be coming into effect. And that's why the price is going to drastically increase. So just listen. It's okay. Be okay. Finder's conclusion from a panel of 36 industry experts is that XRP should be at $3.61 by 2025. So, from 47 cents now even to there, that's, what is that? That's, I don't know, 800% from here. It's more than that, but almost a little over 800%. So it should be noted that not all of the experts agree with that forecast. Some of them believe that the crypto won't even cross the $1 threshold by 2025. Keegan Francis, the global cryptocurrency editor for Finder, does not agree with the panel of experts. He predicts that XRP will be worth 50 cents by the end of 2025, and surprisingly a mere 10 cents in 2030. I disagree with that. I wholeheartedly disagree with that. I could see it being 50 cents still in 2025, but there is no way in hell that it's going to be 10 cents in 2030. I can guarantee. I can't say I guarantee it, but I can all but guarantee it. I'm not a financial advisor, and I wouldn't want somebody to go lose their nut or their marbles over me. So according to data published on Nasdaq, the average projection for 2025 is around $3.66. It's fair. That's fair. If I told you XRP will be at $3.66 in 2025, and you're in the accumulation phase until mid to late 2023, why is that a bad thing? That means by 2025, right now, you're going to 8x your portfolio. If not more. So if you put $3,500 into it, you're going to be very happy. You're going to have over 30 grand on XRP alone. And that's just by 2025. And then some people say, $3.66, that's not shit. Well, what happens if XRP comes down to like 20 cents? Because I don't think we're done going down yet. But I do think, this inverted head and shoulders, which we'll still talk about when I get done with this. Having a deep discussion here. Ripple XRP prediction in 2030. Finder's experts had a rather conservative figure for XRP in 2030. They believe that the crypto could hit $4.98 by 2030. I think that's vastly underrated right there. Because I believe by 2030, the on-demand liquidity is going to be much more needed. They're going to need the liquidity of XRP. And then the XRPL is going to play a much bigger role with RippleNet and all that other good stuff. So, in a statement to Finder, Matthew Harry, the head of funds at DigitalX Asset Manager, revealed that he doesn't see any utility in XRP other than the speculation element, which I, again, disagree because it has the liquidity. According to data published, and this is what gets me excited, and take it for what it's worth. Are you going to listen to Harry or the data published on the Nasdaq's website? This is published on Nasdaq's website. According to data published on Nasdaq's website, the average projection for 2030 is around $18.39. Now we're talking life-changing money. Now if you got 10,000 shares, you've got $183,000 worth of XRP. That's life-changing. It's life-changing. That is life-changing. That's what we're looking for. So, that's what we have to prepare for. That's where I believe it could be in 2030. Can it be higher? Abso-fucking-lutely. It could be at $100 by then. I don't think it's going to be to 1,000, but I think 18 is a good conservative estimate. I think that's fair. And that's coming from the NASDAQ website. Don't shoot the messenger, but I think that should give everybody who watches me a lot of hope. Year-to-date figures from Ripple's Q2 earnings report have made it clear that despite the drop in XRP's price, demand for their on-demand liquidity service, which I keep talking about, not only remained undeterred, but actually grew by 9 times year over year. Year over year with ODL sales totaling $2.1 billion in Q2. The report further stated that Ripple has pledged $100 million for carbon removal activities, in line with their carbon neutral objective and sustainability goals. Ripple's Crypto Trends report claims that NFTs and CBDCs are still in their nascent stages, and as their potential is gradually realized, its impact on Ripple's network and on the broader blockchain space will be visible. It should be noted that while various experts have predicted XRP's price increase in the following years, there are some who believe that XRP will lose all value by the end of the decade. The major factors that will influence XRP prices the coming years are verdict of the SEC lawsuit. But again, guys, this is all horseshit when they point to that. I'm going to tell you why. The USA is just a small part of XRP's market. Even if you took the USA out, XRP's fine. Brad Garlinghouse has said a million times they don't need XRP in the USA. They don't need the USA. So that's horseshit. That to me has always been a cop-out of a reason to try to keep people from buying XRP. That should not give you the reason to not want to buy it. That's just, to me, that's the easy way out. IPO after lawsuit is resolved. Partnerships with financial institutions. Now, the IPO is an interesting thing. Mass adoption. CBDC ventures by central banks. And the central banks are all buying it for liquidity purposes. Predictions are not immune to changing circumstances, and they will always be updated with new developments. With the fear and greed index still struggling to recover, uncertainty is bound to be associated with XRP and the rest of the crypto market at this moment. And the extreme fear and greed index is at extreme fear, and the Greg Manarino indicator, the MMMR, is at over 300 for the first time that I've ever seen it since I've been watching him. He's got over 225,000 subscribers on YouTube. Go give him a follow, Gregory Manarino. But he used to work on Wall Street. The guy's the smart son of a bitch. I'll tell you what. So that's what I got for XRP, ladies and gentlemen. And don't hate. Appreciate the knowledge that I drop on you. Join Tom's Army. Pay it forward. Join me over on BitGet. And pay attention, because not just BitGet, because it's becoming harder to futures trade on BitGet because they're not allowing new registrations in the US for futures. You can still spot trade with no VPN and things like that. But I'm looking at a new platform on MEXC because it's just going to make it easier, and I'll update everybody. But for XRP in the here and now, but if you want to join me on BitGet for the spot trading especially, so that you don't have to pay spot fees, it's in my video description below, along with how to join Tom's Army. So, XRP to me, if you look in the 1 hour, it's still unfinished. This move's still unfinished, and that could mean that it might come to the bottom side here. I don't think it'll come all the way up there, but what I do think it's really possible for it to come back up to maybe this 47.8 right now, even if it's going to get rejected. But this move isn't done yet in the 1 hour, and ultimately, We may very well watch it play all the way back out to the top of the ascending triangle. And then the easiest way is the perpetual futures chart. The XRP perpetual futures. And that would be back to the top of the zone. So that's what we're looking at here. And then to give a quick touch on XLM and DGB, because I like XLM and I like DGB. And right now I currently hold 32,222 DGB. I hold 2,222 XRP. I hold 2,222 XLM. And I hold 2,222 XDC. So let me just be clear. When I say I hold XRP, I always hold that same amount in XDC and XLM if you're new, or even if you're not paying attention. But that's how I work. Man, a lot of you miss a lot of valuable information on Twitch, because I share this information live when people ask me it all the time. And I've had my XDC since it was around 2 cents. I've had my XLM since it was around 9.6. And XRP I first had at an average of 31, sold it at 52.4, bought it back at 46 on average, somewhere around there. So, and that means it can go down, but now XRP, I got it for 6 cents cheaper again after I bought it for 80% cheaper. So I got a hell of a deal on those 2,222 shares. That was up 54% already, and then I got to save this whole drop. So that's how I do business. And just follow my lead and you'll be very happy. One of the undervalued ones that I haven't talked about in a long time is Filecoin. And these are long updates. I can't help it, and you shouldn't care. You should want it to be long updates. Filecoin's down 98% from mid last year. This is one that I've talked about a lot. I actually charted this for everybody on the way down, as you can see. These are all old resistance levels that it's going to have to come back up and touch. Like, just to think that I was charting all of these, and when I first started, it was way up, and these were all figures. Like, that was when I first really started. It was around 60, and then we had the drop points, and we had the first predictions on drops, and then they hit that and exceeded it. And now we have the lower channels. But that's so crazy to think that we were charting it on this very channel. Most people didn't pay attention. But these, right now on Filecoin, I'm in a position right now where I should probably at least buy my first 25 back. And when I'm talking 25 right now, it'll cost you about 105 bucks. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Today, I will buy probably 25 Filecoin. People will be like, oh my God, 25. Oh wow, a whole $100. Just pay attention, because Filecoin was a lot more expensive, and you'll see what I mean. So just imagine 25 Filecoin at that price. So you're talking just get back to 18 bucks. You got to go up 291%. But to get back, and we're going to go into the daily time frame. Actually, yeah, we'll go into daily. It'll be easy enough to see. The daily, and this is for when if we ever get back up here. This is just levels that I would like to tap on the way back up. And that's all I remember. Like, these are all, eventually, this is all going to be relevant. Not yet, but it will be relevant. And we're at like $4 and something cents, close enough. So look where it was at. This would be a better than, I mean, we're not even up to the top. And you're talking, this is when I was on YouTube last year. May of 2021, April of 2021. I talked about this when it was way up there. You're talking 4,400%. So now, even if you only had 25, now 25 at $194 is a lot different. And Filecoin's already proved that it can do this twice. So Filecoin is in the Internet of Things, and it's going to make it run. So pay attention to Filecoin. And the reason I show this is because imagine if you could have 100 Filecoin at this price. I could never have bought 100 Filecoin and been able to do what I do at $150. But 100 of them right now, over time, okay, now we're talking. Because now at $100, you're talking some money. You know? It just is what it is. So this is a big support level here that it doesn't want to break at $4.73. And then if it does break up and it goes to the top, you're talking about $6 or $6.40 right there, just in this pattern. And then I got to get done with this now, though. I've been dragging on. XLM. Very easy. And I do have this out here for the shorter time frame, so it's easier to see. And this is just so we can see. As long as it stays in this, it's on this uptrend. And then if it breaks to the top, it'll move up to here. And then XLM's target move would be 1137. If it were to break down, it would want to come back here and double bottom here at about a 10.74 as long as it holds. But it really looks like it might come up here this weekend. I really feel like this weekend, like this is where XLM is going to come up to about 11.4. And then DGB, and then I'm going to end this update at 20 minutes now. Wow. DGB is likely coming up to 0087. It's just that easy. 0087 is the resistance. 0080 is the support. I have it just layered in there for everybody to see. But that's where it looks like it wants to come this week. And I actually have a better chart for DGB so you can see. Yeah, X marks the spot. It could come up. If it wants to come all the way back up here and retest this, it would be 909. But that was a major area it broke. Underneath would be 747 if 8 cents breaks. Stay blessed, everybody. Make sure to donate or join Tom's Army. Don't be shy.